Taylor. Okay. So your first speech, how did it feel?
Natural.
Very, yes, absolutely. And I would say that is one of the strong points that you have as a speaker, is that you seem very natural when you're up here. Very confident, not a problem. Some of the things I noticed, sometimes you would talk a little bit fast and sometimes a little quiet. I had to really listen in there. Maybe you planned it that way. Hand in the pocket, and then hand was here. Take the hand out of the pocket. Also, your hands were a little distracting. You would do this. Okay. Sometimes we don't realize that when we're up here, what we're doing. But when we're watching, we notice everything. Liked hearing about your childhood. Thank you for sharing that with us. I love what you said about life doesn't control me, I control life. That's huge. That's like a mindset that you have. Because we do, ultimately, can control what we do and say. You have, like I said, you have very calmness about you. You seem very confident in front of the audience. I also like that you said that you live by providing, in your work, provide value and you solve problems. You're clear about that. I like that you shared your goals with us. I think that for the first speech, you used your notes a little bit too much. The first speech is about you, and we all know our story, and it should be clear. And if it's not, we should practice in front of our family and friends. I practiced in front of my chocolate lab. She was perfect. She didn't say anything, she just listened. Sometimes she lay down and looked like she was going to go to sleep. I'm like, oops, I better pick up my pace, pick up my speech, say something exciting. Anyway, I would work on that. And then you talked about failing on a daily basis. I thought that was interesting as well. But overall, great job. Look forward to many speeches to come with you.
And our final evaluator is Jill, and he is evaluating Louisa.
Well, I have to say, I've been born under a very good star, because so far had the best speaker to evaluate. Louisa, you did an awesome job. First thing is the preparation, the PowerPoint, the outline, the little card at the end. Everything was, really, really good. I loved the way that you really paid attention to what that speech was about, the organization, outline. You really had a clear introduction. You had your 4 points and a beautiful conclusion. Really got our attention. Now, I must say that it's a subject that I think you are very familiar with. So, it may have been, a little bit easier for you to do that than another subject, okay? But I do agree with you. At the first time when you start do something that you're very comfortable with and familiar, you're going to shine. And that's what you did today. You shine. If I had to say one thing about your speech, really, it was hard for me to try to find what was wrong about it in the context of what kind of speech you were doing. Maybe your introduction. Very clear, we knew the subject, we could connect right away to that subject because it's a subject we're all very, too familiar with. I think you could have been a little more forceful in, finding something a little more catchy. Okay, you had a great catchy conclusion, but the opening, that was maybe missing a little bit, something a little more catchy in the opening. Beside that, you're going to win.
So I'd like to call for a timer's report.
everybody but Ann didn't everybody qualified but Ann didn't qualify, and I apologize because in the beginning I didn't give the timing for the evaluators.
Right, if there was a problem with the timer, then she gets an extra 30 seconds.
No, she was under.
She was way under, yeah.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Yeah. That's when I realized that I didn't do my job in the beginning. Sorry.
So vote for Julie or Gilles? And would you pass your votes to the vote count? So this is the point in the day where I get to evaluate the meeting. We started